Hey everybody, I am a little tilted today. There we go. Welcome to Qigong class 2. I think I finally figured out where and how to put the camera. So thank you for your patience. I'm not the most techie person in the world, so I appreciate your patience on that. So it is a little bit more brisk here this morning, so I hope that you are covered. I was half tempted to put a hat on, like a beanie, but I'm not quite there yet. I don't think I need it just yet, but normally if I were to practice outside in the cold weather or if there was more of a breeze, I would absolutely cover my head. I do have, kind of something up around the neck here, and you just want to make sure that you're warm, okay? If you're inside, of course, you can be barefoot. I don't know that I would recommend being barefoot today outside, but if you feel up for that, go for it. I'm going to wear shoes. So, because of this cold temperature, let's go ahead and warm up those hands. We'll warm up the fronts and the backs. And just beginning by taking a deep breath. Good job. All right, let's bring down the sky, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling and bring it down the center line of the body. Again, inhale. Let's do this 3 times. Exhale, down center line. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. I feel a little tight through the shoulders today and through the upper back. So I'm going to have you bring your hands here onto the shoulders like so. And we're going to circle that left arm up and back. Notice how I'm opening my left chest towards the back as well. And then I'm going to sweep it up and pull it back. Big circle with that whole shoulder while keeping the hand on top of the shoulder. And down. Good. Let's make it a little bit more fluid as we circle, opening that left chest. Breathing in this crisp air is amazing. Good. Let's do it one more time this direction. And then we're going to start the other direction, so bringing it forward. Good. Keep it going. Should feel good there on that whole shoulder joint. 2 more. Breathing it in. Beautiful. Let's shake that out. We'll shake both of them out here for a second. All right, now bring them back, and we're gonna go with the right. So we're gonna up and back, opening that chest up towards the back, breathing it in. The trees are just beautiful, aren't they? Love it. Good, let's do one more towards the back, and then we're gonna go the opposite direction. So it's just gonna bring it up and back. Actually, no, I'm going the wrong way. Woo! It's Monday. And you guys didn't get your class yesterday because it rained all day, and I really want to do these outside. I had a plan for bad weather and it backfired. So, all right, one more. Forward. Beautiful. Stretch that out. Let it go. All right, shake it out. Click those heels. Get that bone marrow going as you hit the heels on the earth. Just shake out those arms. Just let them be heavy. Good. Inhale. Exhale, center line. Again, inhale. Exhale down. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Now we're going to bring the arms out to a T. We're going to anchor the hips. So we're not going to be moving from the hips. This is just through the center. We're just going to rotate over to the left. Okay, and I'm really I'm engaging my thighs to try to keep everything below steady and straight. Okay, come back to center. Inhale. Exhale over to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. A great upper spine twist. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Good. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. And exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Good. Come back to center. Shake it out again. I don't know why, but shaking out the arms and shoulders feels so good. All right. Beautiful. Now we're going to open the upper chest. We're going to continue that upper chest opener. We're going to bring the hands into a fist. I'm going to stand sideways so you can see. We're going to inhale. Look up at the gorgeous blue sky. If you're outside, exhale and round it out. So tuck your chin towards your clavicle. Okay, and I'm kind of dropping my tailbone down and in. So we're gonna inhale and open. Exhale and round it out. Tuck that tailbone in. Inhale. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round it out. Drop the tailbone. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Really opening that mid-back. Inhale. And exhale, round it out. Beautiful. Come back to center. Let's inhale, bring down the sky. Exhale, bring it down. Good. 2 more times. Again. And bring it down. Okay. Now we're gonna do this little balancing exercise. So if you wanna grab a chair or hold onto a wall, if you're inside, please do so. We're not gonna be here for super long, but there's a lot of meridian points, which I've talked about before. If you do acupuncture, or in yoga they were called nadi points. They're energy points that if you did acupuncture, you would get needles stuck in those particular points. If the acupuncturist felt like you had some stagnant energy or chi running along those energy lines, okay? So we have a lot of them in the balls of our feet, all right? And they are in direct connection with the kidneys. So we wanna really take care of our kidneys, because the kidneys are the seat of all of our chi, right? All of our energy comes from our kidneys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up onto the balls of the feet. This is the balancing part, okay? Woo, I might be a little wobbly myself. And we're gonna bring those arms back behind on an inhale. Okay, ready? Inhaling, and then we're gonna exhale, drop those heels to the earth, and we're gonna come into what we would call like chair pose in yoga. So the arms are out straight, knees are bent, sit bones low, okay? Belly lifts. Then we're gonna inhale, come back up. Balls of the feet, arms back. Exhale. Bring it down into chair. Excellent. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Little tip here on balance. Find something that's several feet out on the floor in front of you to stare at while you do the balancing part. Good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. And last one. Inhale, lift. And lower. Awesome. Let's bring down the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. All right. Now we are going to do, if you're familiar with yoga at all, sun salutations were super important, big part of the practice, right? I've taught, I don't even know how many sun salutations in my yoga career. So this is actually considered a Qigong type sun salutation, okay? It doesn't have as many steps. We're not going down to the ground, so no worries there. But it is going to test your hip movement, or like your ability to flex through the hips. So let's do this first one a little slow, and I want you to do what you can, and I'll talk about your different options. All right, so we're gonna start inhaling the arms overhead, and then we're gonna exhale and we're gonna fold forward halfway to a flat back. Okay, let's stay here for just a second as we breathe into those hamstrings, okay? Now here's the hip part. What we're gonna do, and our feet are roughly about hip width apart, sorry if I didn't say that before, is you're gonna soften the knees and you're gonna come all the way down. So I'm actually in a squatting position. If your knees or hips are too tight and will not allow, I want you to come just more to a chair position, okay? But if you can, you're gonna come all the way up. Good. Then from here, we're gonna inhale all the way up to standing. Good. Bring those arms down. Okay? We are going to add a forward fold into this next one, okay? So we're gonna inhale the arms up, and we're gonna exhale, and we're gonna fold halfway, come to that tabletop position. Take an inhale here, and then we're gonna exhale, come down. Good. We're gonna inhale here, and then we're gonna exhale and fold forward, all the way down this time. Let your head and neck hang. Then with a flat spine, inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down. That was one sun salutation, okay? So let's do this again. Inhale, arms raise. Exhale, fold it halfway, stopping here, flat spine. Inhale and exhale. If you have a weak pelvic floor, I invite you to lift and squeeze that pelvic floor. Really strong Kegel here. Good. On your next inhalation, fold forward. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Inhale. And exhale, coming down into that squatting position. Squeeze, lift pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale, straighten all the way down. Top of the head faces the earth. Inhale, sweep it up, strong back. Exhale, soften down. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, halfway. Let those hands hang, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, come down into that squat. Lift that pelvic floor if you need it. Good. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Awesome, you guys. All right. Let's kind of just shake it out a little bit. All right, we're gonna do a nice little chi flow. My hands are getting cold again. Warm them up if you need it. All right, so we should feel more stretched, more alive. I feel like I can breathe better. My back is always tight when I first get up in the morning. So I feel much more loose. I hope you do too. So we're gonna do this beautiful little flow here. So I want you to bring your left hand underneath, right hand on top, and I want you to imagine that you're holding something really like round but soft, like a huge cotton ball or, you know, something like that. And we're gonna step out here. All right, we're gonna do another stretch, all right? And this is going to be our last set of movements for the day. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna shift your weight over to your right foot and you're gonna lift your left. You're then gonna turn to the left, step the left foot forward, and push the ball forward, okay? Then on your next inhale, you're gonna reach that left arm around behind, right arm up. My right palm is facing the ceiling, the sky, okay? Nice turn here, good. Then we're gonna bring that left arm around to the front, pivot that foot, the left foot, so both feet are parallel now. Left hand is gonna come to the right shoulder, bend the knees, stretch left, right arm comes over. That was one thing I felt like we were missing. I felt like I was missing a side stretch. Okay, right arm comes down, and we're gonna come back. Actually, we're gonna do left hand on top. So there's a lot of left and rights with this, so I don't want you to overthink it too much, okay? If you get into a groove that feels yummy, you're moving in the same direction, roughly I am, don't get too hung up on it, okay? So we're gonna shift the weight over to the left foot, right leg raises, okay? Left hand on top. We're gonna step that right foot forward and we're gonna push the hands forward. Then left arm comes towards sky, right arm comes around. My gaze is going past those right fingertips. Then I'm coming around, right hand finds left shoulder, bend and stretch over to the right. Good. Arms circle around, and we're coming back with right hand over left. Let's do this one more each side, okay? Shift the weight to the right foot, left leg raises. Turn to the left and step it, push it forward. Left arm comes back, right arm comes up, palm face ceiling, inhale. Exhale, left hand comes around to the right shoulder. Bend the knees and stretch it out. Good, right arm makes a complete circle as we come back to left hand on top. We'll just shift the weight to the left foot, right leg raises, inhale. We're stepping it to the right, pushing hands forward. Inhale, right arm comes around, left arm up. Then that right hand comes around to the left shoulder. Bend knees, left arm out. Beautiful, bring it down and around and come back to center. Beautiful. Oh, just to feel that looseness in my upper body feels amazing. All right, so I've got my hands here at the lower dantian. And I invite you to close your eyes or take the gaze down to the earth. And we're just gonna do this beautiful little flow from right to left. Notice that my hips are following my hands, like so. Just going right to left. We begin to feel some sensation between those hands, as if you really do have a ball or something that you are shifting from right to left. This is chi. This is energy. You're kind of playing with it right now. Making it real, making it alive for the day. Just kind kind of keep that flow going, you can kind of bring a little bit more of a shoulder roll into it. Just kind of move organically here, whatever feels right to you. All the while breathing in, again, that crisp air. Feels so good. Let's do one more flow each side as you rotate your chi. Beautiful. Let's come back to center, bring down the sky one last time. May the balance be restored on this planet and within us. Thank you so much for being here today. You can look for your next video, video 3, next weekend. Enjoy this weather.